Welcome to the March 15th, Week 10 stand-up for the Gray Area team. As usual, we'll go around, talk about what we've done since we last met, what we're going to be working on today, and any potential roadblocks or barriers that we have in our path. That's what starts off.
Hello, my name is Travis. Game design. So last week was the build review, and I was doing the fixing up the crash site for that. Next week I'm going to well, I guess next week is spring break, but these coming weeks I'll be editing up the crash site, updating it a little bit more around the perimeter, adding new stuff and any other art assets that didn't get in. And currently nothing's really standing in my way.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm a junior designer. What I've been working on really was just moving around the assets in the crash site, trying to make it more move around the assets, kind of like to simulate the crash and how there's many parts all scattered around the area. This week I am going to be working on finally getting most of the assets scattered around the area more in depth, such as like chunks of the saucer in certain areas around the crash site. And roadblocks that are in my way are not really any.
Tyler, artist. I fixed a few of the issues that need to be changed on my past models, and then I've been working on variations of grass, trying to get that to look good. And then since break's coming up, I probably won't be getting much done next week. And then in terms of like impediments or issues, I don't really have much. Everything's going pretty good.
Hi, I'm Klana, one of the designers, and what I've been working on, well, I guess just last night, was finally getting to the wiki and updating it. So I already started adding the Fatui, what I've done that so far. Later today I will be going into the drive, seeing what other stuff the artists, designers have done, and then updating the wiki of telling them what we've done so far. And currently nothing is standing in the way.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm an artist. I haven't exactly worked on anything this week. I've been busy getting my SIP stuff ready for the SIP fair that's coming up. But today I'm going to be working on figuring out how to export my sand texture, and then I'm going to make a darker version of that. I'm also going to attempt to try and retarget the mocap animations to see if maybe I can fix them with what's already there. If not, we'll have to go and do a mocap session. I don't have any impediments, and because it's break, I'm going to be spending a lot of break working on other homework and stuff for the project, kind of getting everything caught up and done now that I don't have homework to focus on during break.
I'm Christian VC, junior artist. The past week I've been working on just starting with the new animations, just cleaning up what I can before I have to change things, as well as fixing my textures for some of my model I exported the box. What we're working on next is just continuing fixing up the animations, as well as reskinning the model, because there's some pretty big not mistakes, but just parts that could be smoothed out a little bit. As for roadblocks, nothing really. Yeah, it's just gotta get done.
Hello, I'm Kylie Atkins, art lead. As of this last week, I worked on kind of going through the build and just seeing what needed to be part of the texture pass and just checking the textures on everything. And I actually ended up getting the military truck that Marcos modeled retextured, so that'll be able to go in the build. As of this next week, since it is spring break, I'm mostly going to be focusing on catching up on other schoolwork and making sure that that's all good, but I do want to fiddle around the build a bit and kind of work on more of that texturing pass. As of right now, I really have no impediments, just lack of sleep, but that's it.
Hi, I'm Garrett, animations and programming. This week, I mainly just updated my Axosoft logs after long not doing them. This week, I have to go take a look on the Excel doc to see what exactly I'm doing again. But besides that, Not really gonna be doing much during spring break since I'll be in San Francisco at GDC. But besides that, no real impediments.
I'm Don Chevis. I'm the team lead. I'll speak to what some of our other team members are working on. Brent is out today because he's flying out for his honeymoon. But he and Jimmy have been working on, I've been working on some further AI updates and some other systems that will be useful for us moving forward to kind of reinvigorate the game that we've got going on in the crash site. Stanley has been continuing to work on the update for the damaged saucer to make it a little more engine friendly, and also to do an update to that to make it actually look much more damaged and blasted apart than it currently does. Am I missing anybody? I think that's everybody that's not here. And then, so I am going to be, I haven't worked a whole lot this week as of yet, so stuff has been in the way. I'm hoping today I'll be able to start on getting the footprinting system sorted out, so that way we can actually have, when our character or the soldiers walk through an area of sand, then they're going to leave footprints in the sand behind that'll fade away after a moment, and also hopefully create a little particle effect for impacts on where they step with dust, but we'll see how that works out. And right now I don't have any major roadblocks in my way, just having a very busy, hectic schedule. As everybody's mentioned, next week is spring break. Doesn't count as one of our production weeks, so basically everybody will be getting a chance to relax as much as you guys can, catch up on homework, catch up on project work that you're behind, and then we will pick up with week 12 2 weeks from now. And then after that will be, week 11, and then after that will be week 12, which will be our last major build for Greenlight, where hopefully we'll have a bunch of the Rainbow folks out, and we should have a pretty solid build up to show off by then. And that's pretty much everything.